so many.
Grey Warden or no, keep your nose up or some more
Whatever.
business.
If you want to drink in here, Brand, you'd better have the coin. I'll know if it was stolen.
Is that how you treat me?
So that explains the steel you're wearing. I was about to call a guard. I suppose you're the one from the Proving. Well, welcome to Tapster's, and hope we can serve you.
Tell me about the city.
So you come to Tapster's? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate.
I'm not
I can
spending money in here.
Mole's eye view.
Look how you
A Grey
greet
Warden
us.
is always welcome in Tapster's.
Oh, I do not like this system. Nevin.
Didn't know Cora was letting in brands.
Who are you?
Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself?
I'm Natty, a Grey Warden.
You don't say. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dukan, Dunka, something like that.
Duncan.
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
You work for Balin.
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
Who was your unit fighting?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still...
Isn't that how we got back to the surface, the Grey roads? The deep roads? I should go.
Watch yourself. Orzammar politics are getting near as dangerous as battle.
Drunk as can be.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. So I'm curious. You've been living on the surface, right? Does it function any worse than Orzammar for having abolished caste?
A controversial opinion for a dwarf in the assembly.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at Tapster's. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the assembly? I've always liked that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly.
You're trying to give everybody
Orzammar
a
is so
chance.
mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
So you get to vote on the next king.
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Oh, I like you. Do you know anything about this Carta?
The Assembly passed laws prohibiting the casteless from holding any job a legitimate citizen can do. Of course, they turned to crime. What else can they do? As you wish. I wasn't expecting you back. I guess you realize this is about the only fun and
What do you think of the candidate?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrimont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
Alright.
As you wish.
Lord Henry, I think you're somebody. We have to talk to you later again. Which is gonna suck, but a nervous.
Everywhere. I can't take it. What? Get away. You'll change
What?
like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
What are you talking about?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass.
What?
Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie.
Unbound. The writers follow every other town ever since my lucky break deciphering the story. I see it now, how they take the locals closer to me, preventing rest or kinship. I thought this is a growth to glory, but I am dogged at every step by his talons. Gexkane, curse his name the day I heard it. Except from the unnamed, long-dead adventurer. 3 weathered parchments with 3 versions of the same incomplete story. Excerpts. And when his kingdom fell, so disappeared the stolen riches of an age. The beast, the unbound, dormant until one of the true spirits claimed his throne. So must hunt the hero of his people, the unprincipled who would search for ancient evil. This is how they can make a real difference. Scribbled in the corner in a shaky hand. 3 pages, 3 ages, same story, updated. Same as the Tavern song, but older. Signature torn on the purpose, but comparing it Ram Madan offer him. How?
Won't!
Something's happening. Alright, I think that's everybody actually. I hate how this keep changing. But that's when we first entered. Though we met. Nothing else. Is that the one who we technically broke into earlier?
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more of you.
Let's see. Or anything. Never mind. Need a freaking key, which is fine, but that's the. Oh yeah.
As you wish.
Who are you? Jannar.
Welcome to Jannar Family Armorers. I assume you have some kind of dispensation to let you wear all that.
You know anything about what's happening with the king?
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harriman's a fair man. My father did business with him. He always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
Do you have a daughter named Dagna?
Has she been bothering you? It's a whiff of surface stink, and she's like a cave.
Wait, are we telling on her?
Go.
She hasn't been a father.
Oh, good. Well, let me know if she does trouble you any.
I'd like to help her study with the mages.
Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste. She'll never be able to marry or work in Orzammar again. Dwarves don't do magic. Dagna knows that. It's just a childhood fantasy that dies hard. Please, if you see her, send her back and let me talk some sense into her. Please, don't encourage Dagna further. Tell her you were wrong and that her place is with her family.
So you're a part of the Smith clan?
Aye, for 100 generations. My father made his name by inventing a Fald and Tacit, which were integrated into the Cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face you're not a smith yourself.
Wasn't Paragon Bronco Smith?
That she was. The best to walk these tunnels since Carradine himself. Threw it away, chasing old dreams, though.
Who's Carradine? But what do you mean she threw it away?
Didn't last 6 months as a noble before she set into the deep roads looking for ancient secrets. Now she's dead in the tunnels. All that brilliance, wasted.
Who's Carradine?
The best smith who ever lived, bar none. He gave us the secret of forging golems that could walk, talk, and defend our borders. When we had them, no dwarf had to risk himself against the Darkspawn. It was a golden age for the smith caste. His work was lost centuries ago when his tide fell to the Darkspawn. No one even knows where it is anymore.
At least he was in your
Of
store.
course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
You don't really have much, my guy. Not really. Dwarven rock knocker. But nope. Wall carving. The dwarves of Aasimar are quite unlike those found in most human cities. Although Aasimar derives its vast wealth from trade with human kingdoms, all dwarves who come to the surface to trade are stripped of their position in society. Dwarven merchants are so ubiquitous in human cities that many people labor under the impression that all dwarves are merchants, or that their whole race worships coin and trade. But these surface dwarves are typical creatures, the ones willing to give up all ties to their kin and sacrifice their rank in order to conduct business. Below ground, the dwarves are a people obsessed with honor, their own and that of their family. Most nobles incorporate chainmail even into formal gowns, because slicing insults often turn deadly. There are people who revere excellence and strive to achieve it in all things. Even members of the servant caste has been elevated to paragons, usually posthumously, in recognition of remarkable service. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, Brother Jenna TV. The way they treat casteless dwarves is crazy. Not a fan. Not going to all heroes. Dagna.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower.
We've done that.
I'm guessing you haven't left yet.
Fathers want you going to the
You
circle.
talked to him? Of course he won't let me go. He wants to sell me off for the highest dowry. I don't care if I lose my caste. I'll stay on the surface forever.
I'll talk to the circle.
Thank you, thank you.
It's a choice, and it's your life. Did it really say Chantry? Are you serious? He actually have already?
Maker, turn his gaze on you.
Maker preserve you.
Welcome to what will soon be Orzamar's first chantry. The chant of light will reach all corners of the world. We will never forget who made this possible.
I expect a plaque.
I will, see what I can do.
I'm not going to say anything about Andraste. We do not believe in that. Not really. Where are we? Merchants does. That's locked. This time we go. Shield bash can sometimes free your allies from enemies. I did not know that. %,000% did not know that.
Let me guess. This is where the poor people live.
Are you serious? Alistair, you're pretty. But don't have us cuss you out, my guy. What was I doing? What was I doing? Oh, I remember. Do you have another? Nope. Enemy. Let's change this to under 10. Being attacked by range. Swap this. If an ally, I think you have shield bash. Do you not have? Let's do overpower, but if an ally is grabbed, then shield bash. Alright.
Enemies approach.
There's a rich one. It is. That's fine. But I also need you. Crap. Get us up. That is annoying. Shell. No, you're good, Alistair. So. My guy. That is annoying. Oh, where are you going?
Where now? They'll never know.
Oh, that's not good. Thank you. Hard to come by. There we go.
No, I'm composed of solid rock, yes?
Please. have health potions. Nope. None. Rock?
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
I'm Nadia, Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
What you want? What are you asking first?
Human kings, you know. They make these ridiculous laws. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead.
Are you
at
crazy?
the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
It must be dangerous if you're
Most
paying so
dwarves
much.
born down here have a natural immunity. Other races, there are problems if they spend too long with the ore. The real issue is that lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it.
I don't have that kind of money.
Long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
Sure. I guess that was a one-time offer. Assembly... What? Directive. Well, your concerns have merit. You read that part. It's agreed that no rules of procedure were explicitly broken, but a 5-day filibuster is... I think we've read that as well. Your offer has been exemplary, but those self-proclaimed cartels must defer to the Assembly and restore order. Exclusion from casting society is no excuse. Perhaps suggest that it would be a simple matter to march on the quarter, or simpler still, to withdraw infrastructure support. A tunnel breach would be most unfortunate, but current policy direction prohibits any deals that will legitimize cartel operations. Downward pressure on certain elements of our society has proven useful in shoring up the economy with an excess of affordable labor. It also encourages enlistment and deletion of the dead, the one accepted path to partial redemption and a vital force on our weakening front lines. This model suffers when criminals create their own hierarchies with alternative methods of social advancement. Every stone has a face that can be carved, a side that must be earthward. We need their so-called dust town, but it would be inadvisable to include that in your negotiations. We have the utmost faith in you, Cap. The rest is obscured by bloodstains. From a confidential assembly directive regarding proliferations of cartel... Oh, that's not good. Let's see. Can we talk to you about...
Something
area?
you need, my dear?
Nope. Shell.
Oh.
Questions?
It doesn't have better things to do.
Are those crystals in your skin?
I like to think of them as accessories.
Do all golems have them?
I suspect that it is an art that was practiced when golems were more, commonplace. My former master collected whatever lore he could find on the subject. He searched far and wide to collect what crystals he could and then added them. It is not an unpleasant sensation.
It's a dwarven thing, then.
So I would assume. My former master enjoyed poking around the ruins in the deep roads after all, and bartering with others who did. As I understand it, the crystals allow me to alter the flow of magic around me. Wilhelm had hoped to turn me into a battery of mana, something he could tap at will.
They can do other things too.
Some of the crystals increase the presence of mana, some absorb or reflect spells. There are various kinds. All I can promise is that should it ever find one of these crystals, I can likely tell it the function and what it would do if added to me.
That's would you be willing to have more added?
Why not? I don't get to wear clothing and other adornments like the rest of you creatures after all. That answers its question, I assume? Unless it has more?
Nope.
Better to save them for the next random stranger it decides to interrogate. Let us leave now.
Well, that's not bad. Shady Corbett?
Well, well, well. The Brand Warden comes home. What do you think you'll find down here? Open arms?
I'm looking for a thief who dares steal from a shepherd. What makes you think I'm looking for anything?
I'm no fool. Nobody just wanders around in Dust Town. You're here looking for me, and I don't like it. You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
Of course. Easy. Proven receipt. Someone in the proving grounds. Guess we can't. That's fine. The Linda. Idle dwarf.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
I did.
My ma'am used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
But that doesn't happen.
Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
Oh, sure.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
That sucks.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple.
Nadezda, is that you?
Well, I'll be a drunken nug. You're Rika's little sister, aren't you? You used to work for Barat before you jaunted off to be a Grey Warden. What in the dust are you doing here?
They used to run for Barat too.
Aye, I did some soldiering for Barat. Until some new commissioned guardsmen decided to teach some brands a lesson. Broke both my knees, then made me kneel and dung for an hour until I passed out from the pain. Never mended right. Barat tossed me on the street since I had no more use. Pretty much how my ma'am told me I'd end up.
I heard the cartel's expanded since I left.
Jarvi has been real shrewd. Some of the men thought Barat made a bad choice in her, but they're all feeding the lava. She killed a few of Barat's relatives topside, got them in line, and the goods have been fast and steady since.
She's still living here. Well, no, it's less still living here.
Oh, sure. You'll see him around. Not like when you two were cracking skulls together, though. You had the whole neighborhood terrified. You, look like you've done well. You sure you can't spare a little more? There, but for the grace of the ancestors, you know.
Why? What? Take care of yourself.
I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Kim.
Just can't get enough, huh? You got a free ride out of here, Duster. Why do you keep coming back?
I just wanted to check.
Well, here it is. Hasn't changed a bit.
Thanks.
You, look like you've done well.
Here's 5. I just want to see if it's
I'll think of you
gold
when I go to bed
or
with a full
silver.
stomach.
Silver. Cool.
Spare a bit for the needy? Please.
Is there Linda?
Have you a coin to spare, milady?
What
It's
is
for my
happening?
son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
What cast? Why doesn't your son's father help?
Question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout. And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no! I can't bear to even think of it!
What does your family want you to do?
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
Why would your son be casteless?
In Orzammar, lineage is traced through the child's same-sex parent.
That sucks.
Had my baby been a girl, she would have been a minor like me. But as a boy, my son is considered tainted forever by his father's seed.
Is there any other solution?
Yes. I can become casteless with him, which is what I've done. Others have raised children like this, right? Begging for change, sleeping in doorways?
Bring back a reason with your family.
You would do that? But why?
Osmar must change.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
I hope so. This place sucks. It has gotten suspicious door. It has gotten worse and worse. Is there not another? I guess we're going to the suspicious door, the slum house. Suspicious door, obviously. Or do we need a key? There are no visible means of opening it. On closer inspection, there is a small slot concealed in a fold on the stone. Look through it. Nothing but darkness. Sure. Slum house. Where is freaking... I don't think they're home.
Right.
A helmet. Crap. Where is Whiskey? Alrighty. I think that's really it. At least for now. Oh, we didn't go in here. Emporium. Oh, wait, isn't that where we were? Maybe. Nope. Almar.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
Doesn't look like a store.
Well, our business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for me to engage in protected trade, but they look the other way if I share things with my friends. For money.
I have some spare equipment. What do you give me?
Why don't you take a look?
Not selling that. It's actually much easier. Flawed shielded dwarven that I've been holding. The silver red. Heavy plate. Oh yeah, this was better, so let's sell that. Something from the Warden. Boots. Oh, this is good. Crow shield. You have a lot of stuff, my guy. You know what? Crafting. So I can see what we have. That's cool. Crows freeze. Where's the distillate 15? Toxin, we need this. Do you not have elf fruit? Have enough of this. Lyrium dust. I have no idea what we will need that for. Bars manual or remark. Oh, he would love that. Chastened Narlesian bow. Interesting. You have no health potions. Not a one. We need to... I guess we need to figure... We need to make a choice at this point. We have other stuff we can do, but... Go back to the commons. Where? Ugh, that's chantry. That's the... Oh, we do have to do something at the tavern, don't we?